Alright, everybody, welcome back to another brand new reaction video. And it's time and time, everybody. We are going to be reacting to is No Than Any Other. Exactly. And today's reaction we're going to react to is Dragon of Citadel. Yeah, I think that's what that name is kind of referring to, I think, just referring to the name. So, anyway, before this reaction does start, by the way, is please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way you won't miss a single video that comes on this channel. So before we do that, by the way, is hopefully you guys again definitely enjoy this exactly. And without that being said, and respectfully exactly, let's hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let's do this. Let's do it right here and right now exactly. And oh yeah, as in for that, go ahead and subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and its original video. That's all, and thank you. Anyways, this being said, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Let's get this down, and let's do this anyway, starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And by the way, this will be 2 of 6 reaction videos so far. This will just be 2 of 6. Anyway, this being said, hope that you guys enjoy it. And also, for those again who enjoyed the last time, was the first one exactly, was me reacting to Markiplier versus FNAF Help Wanted. Yeah, feel free to go ahead and take a look on that, on the emanated that I've reacted to exactly. So, again, that being said, let's get straight down to business, and yeah, let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, go. Well, here we go, everybody. Here we go. Ooh, dang.
Doc!
Of course, here comes another one. Damn. Nice. Oh, damn. Damn, that was fast. Yep,
What?
that was. Yep, that was damn fast.
Please!
1968. Huh, interesting. 1968, huh? Yeah, definitely 1968. And oh yeah, go Dr. Pepper, by the way. Absolutely go Dr. Pepper. And for once, by the way, I might have to agree exactly that, once the screen did showed up at the outro exactly, that the creator had exactly was Dr. Pepper, I'd say is, oh, hell yeah, to the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, to the Dr. Pepper, brother. To the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Dr. Pepper forever. And pretty much likely to say is Dr. Pepper forever, Pepsi suck. Yeah, so anyway, let me just go ahead and say this exactly is go ahead and subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and its original video. And all I gotta say right now, everybody, is I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as I did. And man, this was very, very entertaining to say at the least. A bit of this video, but yeah, a bit entertaining before I had a bit of the time before I had to react to this video. And somehow I actually had a good feeling that this video was just a pretty interesting, outstanding fight scene I had ever seen. It was a pretty good, outstanding fight. It was a pretty good, outstanding fight. And I was like, wow, that is interesting. Like, I'd probably say that's interesting. And oh yeah, 1968. That was actually a pretty interesting way to how to kind of end the video, for example. It was just a bit of an interesting move I had ever witnessed and ever seen exactly. It was actually pretty good. It was actually a pretty good way to say that, I guess. Pretty good way to say that. And I know this is going to be pretty much a short video to begin with too, exactly, since, well, normally I probably would say I'm going to have to just make this as short video as I can just for the second one. But the third one is going to be a bit longer, as I will expect to say. And oh yes, before I say anything else too, by the way, I might be finally able to finally get the next one out. Which, by the way, the next thing on the side video is about me mentioning about another TDI character again, which is only going to be about the Season 4 character and Season 5 character, which, dear praise and God, I just hope to say, well, I'm just going to have to go on ahead and express what I'll have to express about. Like, seriously. Like, yeah, for me, by the way, sometimes I really am going to hate the character exactly, which I probably might and will exactly, which you might probably know why. For example, just in the total drama universe that I'm going to have to probably mention exactly is about another familiar face, by the way, from Season 4. Yet, by the way, the person's name is Scott, by the way, which, oh, trust me, I'm going to really hate Scott, which I'm going to probably be mentioning that exactly, which I might bring that back exactly. And I did talk to the person in the comments section, by the way, that I actually did talk to the person in the comments, which I'm going to have to take a look for a minute. So the person did talk to me in the comments for exactly that the person said was like, well, basically, however, by saying is like, oh, you forgot the time when Alejandro got Noah eliminated unfairly. Well, let me just tell you guys this, by the way, of another story I probably would love to tell exactly at the tell of the tale, is that, well, let me tell you guys this of the true way to say this exactly is that, bro, I have reacted to the Total Drama World Tour season episodes way back in February 18th, 2020, and it was still 2020, which I did react to that back then. Just want to let you guys have a heads up a little bit that I did recently, and I mean fully, recently did react to the Total Drama World Tour season, by the way, back in 2020 of February 18th, by the way, and I did react to that, by the way, and fully had reacted to that. So, anyways, just want to let you guys know in a fair way exactly that I did recently, and I mean to say this in a true lighted way, that I have definitely had reacted to the Total Drama World Tour season, that I have actually reacted to that way back in February 18th of 2020, and just want to let you guys know again, by the way, is that yeah, what I have to say, by the way, I did not forget about the elimination of Noah being eliminated by that stupid Jerkahondro, exactly, or whatever Jeff likes to call him that, because a jerk dro, I guess, I think that's what Jeff kind of mentioned about that. He said something kind of about like that at Alejandro's face, even though that he wasn't out for exactly. Which, by the way, I had to give a good point from Jeff that he had a good correction on that right point again, that he was right, like he was fully right. So just letting you guys know that for the basic sample is that still to this day in the present in 2026, oh, I still hate Harold, Justin, Trent, and Heather, and pretty much Alejandro himself, which, by the way, to this day, to this very day, and still this very day, in the present of 2026, oh, I still hate those characters no matter what I'm going to say. And plus, that opinion of my mind is not going to change either. It's just how that example's been proven again and time and time. It's always going to stay that way forever. And yeah, like I said again, I still hate Harold, Trent, Justin, Cody, and Heather, and Alejandro. That accounts six of them. That counts six. So basically, that's all I wanted to talk about, and that's all I wanted to say. So as to be said again, I will be going on ahead and will, in fact, by the way, mention about Scott. I will mention about Scott from the Total Drama season that is just the fourth and fifth. But I'm not going to mention about like the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, because well, they both have the same word as Scott exactly. if people are actually going to be like confused exactly a little bit to say is like, oh, which Scott are you talking about? Like, what Scott are you talking about? The only Scott I am talking about is from the TDI universe, which refers to Total Drama Island, exactly of the season of the show. That's what I said, by the way. That's what I was talking about. Just wanted to give you guys the full amount of context as I'm talking about is that I'm talking about the Total Dramas Scott. That's all I said. So, anyways, without that being said, as I hope that you guys enjoy this reaction as I do. Oh, yeah, hopefully again, I hope that you guys enjoy this video as I do. So remember, as this, by the way, is go on ahead and subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and its original video. And I hope that you guys are excited as I am. That I just wanted to say that, when I do get the thumbnail, by the way, and we'll be able to talk about Scott, which I probably will exactly. I'm gonna probably might be hating him from a few different amount of numbers exactly for what episodes that he probably was still in exactly. Which, by the way, it's true for a long ass time. It's been the longest ass of the longest time to ever kind of mention about that again exactly about like the reasons of whatever exactly. I think it was about when I said in the comments in the second on the third one I said was like by saying is like, and speaking about that, has been a long time make these reasons that the reasons why I hated videos, which that's probably the only one I was going to say exactly that. Oh yeah, it's been the longest time ever since. It's been the longest of the longest. So there you go. And I was trying at least to get the word at least a little bit carefully right, so that's what I was just trying to do. And speaking about that, I was going to say it's been a long time, which it's been true for the longest time ever since. But yeah, let me just go ahead and just go on ahead anyways and just copy this on the search for a minute and on my my studios for a minute. Let me take a look. Like, it's been a long freaking time since I ever made these. I think I've already made this like I think it was like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that was yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think it was. Yep, Harold, Justin, Trent, Cody, Heather, and Alejandro. Yep, I made about 6. I made about literally 6 of these other videos that I've made for almost a long time. Like, it was way back during in 2021 that I kind of mentioned about that exactly. It was way long a time since 2021. Like, hold on, let me count the fingers I had to count from. It's just like, okay, so that's 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's almost been like 5 years, bro. That's been like 5 years since I know I haven't made a video for 5 years for that, exactly for that to continue. Which, the only thing I would say in full, likely exactly that there probably would be a full explanation that yes, I will definitely, in fact, return to bring another video like that soon. Exactly, I mentioned about Scott because boy, do I have the information of the info about that right there exactly. Which, like I said, I will rewatch the show exactly, which does kind of suck. But I might make guesses a few different times on guesses on every other timestamp that I'll have to mention about why I recently hate Scott, which I probably do exactly, and for the fact that you guys might hear the word of season 5, which, oh yeah, that, by the way, will have its own reward. Just to let you guys to know that for its own distant of its reward. So, this being said again, I will see you guys, in fact, for the next video. So take care, everyone. Have an amazing day. And also, just want to let you guys know, go ahead and subscribe to the original person and the creator. And it pretty much belongs to the creator exactly, who made this interesting SFM fight of the video. It was actually a pretty good fight. It was a very good fight. So, this being said here again, is I'm just going to go ahead and sign off so that way it won't keep repeating itself exactly all the way in the beginning. So, this being said again, I'm going to go ahead and immediately sign off. And just remember that I will mention about Scott when I get the chance exactly, whenever it's going to be like, I don't know, let's just say until the 5th until 5 of 6, by the way, until 5 of 6. That's when I might be able to talk about Scott, which I probably will, exactly. Just want to give you guys the extension, by the way, that I will be full likely to talk about Scott very soon and will, in fact, get to mention about that idiot soon enough to mention about that. It's going to be only about me making my own points and explanations. But just remember this, by the way, that I always might have to trash the character sometimes, even if it means that I'm going to have to just try to do my best as I can and see what I got to do exactly like every time. So, pretty much. And that being said, hope that you guys enjoy this. And without that being truly said again, time to sign off and time to sign out, anyways. So, take care, folks. Have a good day, an amazing day. And I'll see you guys later on out. So, thank you guys for again watching. I'll see you guys next time. Signing right on out.